I didn't get to watch yesterday's game, but I know you guys won. Red Sox won 1-0. I was out coughing. So yeah, nice series for your guys. Thought Oakland should have won that game that they lost in extras, but they just don't execute well. Uh, and Red Sox, that guy, what is it, Rafaela? That dude is fun to watch. He's electric. Made a nice play in extra innings. You're probably asleep by then because it was really late, but made a nice play in extra innings on the Tuesday game to deny Langoliers at least a game tying hit, if not a game winning hit. Oh, dang it. I updated it and it didn't save. Son of a gun. Thanks for telling me, buddy. I'll get it fixed right now. Yeah, I hate when it does that stuff. I taped it out, but I typed it out, but yeah, I don't think it's saved in. But yeah, good looks, Matthew. We will get into event here in just a second. Let me fix this up. Everybody scrolling through. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great day. Tell me about your weekend, what you're going to be doing, all that good stuff. Yeah, so my go live was wrong because I had to go live typed out too. Oh well. Hey, we're not batting 1,000 yet, right? Title and game should be updated. Yeah, Raphael. Yeah, I don't know his first name. I was unfamiliar with him until the other day. But yeah, that dude was flying around. Hey, what's up, MJ? How are you? Huge storm there in Canada. What part of Canada are you in, buddy? I can't remember. I think you've told me, but I know certain parts of Canada get hit a lot more than other parts. Hey, everybody on TikTok, please be sure to follow, like, and share if you scroll through. Great to see you guys again. We are on all three platforms today, so away we head. Really late start. Probably going to be a little all over the place as far as the next 3 or 4 days, as far as my content and when we get live. Yeah, Ontario, right? Ontario seems like it gets hit with a lot of storms, but it's kind of late in the year, right, to be getting a big snowstorm? Or am I wrong? Oh, what's up, Tight Spot? How are you? Good to see you. All right, let's go with Grinky, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. What are you up to, Burke? Error with the opponent. I've seen like one person join the TikTok live, so that's a little different. Oh, there's a new friend. Hey, what's up, Mass? Welcome in. How's your Thursday morning going? In co-op with a buddy. You guys using all the 99s? Hey, what's up, Fletch Gamer? How are you? Weird thing for snowstorm for sure. Expected every year. Can you play with me? Hey, I appreciate you asking. I don't play a lot of co-op, Philip and Anna Pascal, but if you do want to play co-op or any other game with me, below the stream, right, below the player, there should be an About Me section. It has my Discord server. Come on into the Discord. That's where we always set up the games. And please be sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber there. Yeah, any fun plans for the day or for the weekend, Mass? How is Costco and MLB playing somebody in there? I haven't played it this year. I'm assuming it's last year's version of it because the vault was supposed to be held over. Oh, my uniforms don't have their stuff on them. That's always great. Yeah, this guy's going to R2. So see, Mass doesn't know. Brian, thanks for the likes. If you haven't followed, please be sure to follow, like, and share. Anna says no. Hey, listen, if you don't join the Discord, then you can't play with me in games. It's that easy. And if you don't subscribe, you can't play with me in the games. So my answer for you is no as well. But thanks for watching anyways. Hey, what's up, Chris? How are you? Yeah, this game is something else, man. I've lost my uniform display on here at the moment. The uniform stayed the same, but I lost my logos. Coors Field is better for grinding the most creative stadiums this year. Why do you think that is, MJ? Hey, Chris, thanks for the 5 GGs.
Ball one. I got a ball, one strike.
Chris, I was kind of out your way yesterday. I went to Tracy Country Club to play golf. Hey, what's up, Rack? How are you? It's the exact same name, Mass. Yeah, all my platforms are the exact same name. They're all Danielle Freak. This guy seems like a knucklehead. Since he's paused, I'm just going to block him. So we don't play him in the future. Too many toxic idiots playing the game these days. It was okay. Yeah, I tried to stream from there. I guess the upload wasn't super smooth, according to some of the folks that came through. Hey, what's up, Olin? How are you doing today? Welcome into the chat. Anybody that's scrolling through on TikTok, do me a huge favor. Please be sure to follow, like, and share if you're new to the stream. And if you're not new to the stream, yeah, like it and share it. I don't have a handicap established anymore. When I used to play all the time and I worked at a golf course, I had it on the plus side. I think it was plus 1.5, like at my very, very best. But I've played for years. I have a license to teach golf, Chris, so... Yeah, I still hit the ball well, but I just don't ship and putt and have that really good feel as much. I hit a lot more squirrely shots these days, because I'm just not playing a lot. Oh, what's up, Dilly? Were you able to see some of it? Yeah, I'm glad that you were there. Hey, watch this. What's up, Lost Again? And Chris, thanks for the 5 GGs. Hey, some heart me coming in. Thanks, Lost Again. You shouted 4 to Dilly. Dilly, have you been out to play lately? Yeah, I wanted to stream from the course. They were aerating like half the greens. So you had all the players just on 9 holes, and it was kind of busy for trying to set up the tripod and all that type of thing. So I didn't end up messing with it. Dilly, how's the show treating you, buddy? I know you've been streaming it. I've been seeing you show up in my feeds, you know, with the live streams and on like the TikTok feed of late. So hopefully you've been doing good with the show. Chris goes to the local range, and you've been hitting the range lately. Hey, what's up, best VR YouTube? How are you? VRYT. That's what I'm assuming it's for. Yeah, you know what? I've been having luck over there, Dilly, on the vertical streams on their platform, which has been good. I do remember you. Yeah, what you been up to? Best car to buy with 360k stubs. Shoot, I don't know the stub prices right now, to be honest with you, Dakota. I would say if you're on that many stubs, get Shohei or Trout, because they're core and they'll help you with the collections. Double the subscriber count. Are you uploading to like all 3? Are you doing Reels, TikTok, and Shorts, Dilly? Because I feel like there's no reason not to do it. Play chess? We're not playing chess today, buddy. Yeah, I'm not looking for a programming director. If I was, probably wouldn't be you, Oxygen. But hey, Oxygen, thanks for being there, and thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, it's doing good. A lot of new faces in the crowd there, for what it's worth. Yeah, I feel like there's no risk that just like may as well throw it over there. If you already made a short form video, like may as well throw it on all the platforms. Can I see you? Well, I mean, I'm not looking in your window. I see you in chat. Oh, in the lungs. Hey, that's pretty funny. Hey, what's up, Airplane? Thanks for the 2 roses. How's Airplane doing today? Vexify, how are you doing? Anybody that's scrolling through on TikTok, do me a huge favor. Please be sure to follow, like, and share if you haven't done so. You gotta get the follow train going. Lost Again, what you been up to? Doing shorter videos these days. Yeah, are you guys doing a draft special or anything, Dilly? I'm guessing you are. I probably have asked in the past if you are. Yeah, nice bump with Ricky from that opponent. Doesn't let you subscribe? It should. That's weird, Mass. Do you have some type of restriction on your account there? Other 2 going to be previewing the top 5 quarterbacks in the draft next few days. Yeah, shoot. I'm not even sure if I know for sure who the top 5 are. I'm guessing it's Drake May. I saw him rounding, but I wasn't sure if I could stop him there at the plate. I'm guessing it's Drake May, Caleb Williams, Daniels, Penix, and McCarthy, but I'm not sure. I do use KontrolFreeks. Indeed, we do. We have a giveaway right now on the Purple platform coming Sunday if you'd like to win some from me. use creator code DanielleFreak for your next order of KontrolFreeks. But they help a lot on this game in particular. Let's see. But yeah, auction. Again, I'm not looking for a better game. This is the game that we play. We'll go ahead and send you out of here since doesn't seem like you're adding much to chat. But yeah, my community likes sports content. Yeah, I mean, I don't want them going to Sacramento, but I'll take Sacramento over Salt Lake City or Nevada, which was probably the other options. Sacramento giving them an out, Jason, makes it easier for them to get to Nevada eventually, and also it bailed out Fisher, which is kind of a mess. So, yeah, the Kings owner is meddling here where he didn't need to do anything, but it is what it is. Like, I don't think they were gonna acquiesce to Oakland's demands as far as what the town was asking for. Yeah, how about the Oakland Raiders? Would you like them to come back, Chris? Certainly the Raiders won't be back anytime soon because they got their new stadium in Vegas, but would you welcome them back a third time to Oakland? Hey, what's up, Baron? How are you? And Squamish, what's happening with the Squamish fella up there? One of the buddies up in Ontario was getting terrible snowstorms, he said earlier. I'm going to try resetting the game after this one and see if I get my uniform logos back. Has anybody else lost their logos since yesterday? I heard there was issues with the game during the night. Lots of snow for Squamish as well. Yeah, I'm doing good, Baron. Baron, please let them know to follow, like, and share if they're hanging out there on TikTok. We got to get the follow train going. I'm assuming my guys are still supercharged. I haven't even looked. They may not be. We're getting kind of further away from opening day. May need to change up my lineup. Well, we're glad to have you here, Trey. What's up, buddy? Oh, did I beat you in our head-to-head match? Yeah, Tight Spot said congratulations on the win this morning to me in Discord, and it just went right over my head. So I wasn't sure what he was talking about. Yeah, it must have been our matchup in the Tight Spot universe. All right, here's Votto, and we're going to go for Cruz. How can you become a mod? You got to be frequent in chat, never ask for mod. First rule of getting mod is not to ask for mod, and be a positive voice there, day in and day out. Zach Attack, how are you today? Right at this moment, no, it's 2-0, but we have the bases loaded, Trey. Are you not able to see the score? I know it's a little bit small, depending on your device. Yeah, Zach wants to be a mod. And somehow we held up. Hey, Braden, thanks for following. Everybody be like Braden. See the lights are flashing in here? Be like Braden. Jump in as a follower on TikTok. Oh, nice pitch. I thought that one was missing inside. Let's see. We don't want Cruz in this spot. I don't think I have another third baseman, but we'll just live with it. Am I going to watch WrestleMania? Probably not, Workaholic. I don't usually watch any wrestling. Are you watching WrestleMania, and what are you looking forward to the most in WrestleMania? How about that question? So, Open Mike, what you up to this weekend? You have any fun plans already made, or not yet? This is MLB 24, bud. Why would we still be playing 20? I guess people do whatever they want, but yeah, we're on the more modern game. That was a good pitch there. Thought it was just too high. Ooh, fouled it straight back. Cody Rhodes is finishing the story. And we'll get the merry-go-round started. 3-2 with 2 outs. Bases loaded. I swung at ball 4. Was sinking sinker away, and then it just got a little jumpy at it. So let's see. Let's go, says Matthew. And now we got some guys out of position here. Yandy can play there Forward can't play at second, though. Yeah, we'll just hide him and hope hope for the best.
Leading for the A's, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
Yeah, we'll go to our bummer card and go warm up the pin some more. Oh, we'll get all the shout-outs going here in a minute after the game. WrestleMania weekend, probably smoke some wings this weekend and watch a lot of wrestling for Open Mic Network. How long is the session each day? Is it like 2-3 hours? It's going to be lit. Jason's looking forward to it as well. It's 3 hours. So you get like 6 hours over 2 days then, yeah? No, you're all good, Trey. Yeah, didn't mean to jump on you, but yeah, this is 24. The game hasn't changed much. If you played 19, it still looks very much the same. Go A's. Well, yeah, where are the A's going? They're going to Sacramento is the word today. We'll see if it actually happens. I'm pretty sure it will. Although I'm a little surprised that the Players Association is going to allow it. But it may be one of those deals where, you know, you scratch their back and they'll scratch the back the other way type of thing. Because that is a minor league park. And this has the potential to be very embarrassing for Major League Baseball. Because I got a feeling Vegas isn't happening, at least not on the expected timeline. So I think they're going to be stuck in Sacramento for a while, playing in a AAA stadium. Which I don't know if that's really good for the game at this juncture of Major League Baseball, but we'll see. No, I don't like it at all. Yeah, that's a pretty ignorant question to ask me if I like the move. But you must not have been paying attention for the last 2 years to the streams, Zazuleta, and that's okay. Not everybody pays attention to everything, but no, I don't like the move at all. I'd rather them be in Sacramento than in Salt Lake City, but no, this is stupid, and criticizing the A's stadium is very ignorant. Mondesi got to be one of your favorite shortstops in the game. Oh yeah, Mondesi's great. No fans are going to go when you get rid of all their players and you allow the stadium to become in disrepair like they've done there in Oakland. So any of the blame the fan stuff isn't going to fly with me. All right, yeah, and speaking of Mondesi, right on cue, right down the line, needed that with the bases loaded, but hey, maybe we'll get a rally going here. Did I have any issue with Diamond Dynasty? Yeah, my logos and stuff are missing right now, so I'm going to try closing and coming back in. But I think it may have happened to my opponent as well. Let's see. Olsen's got good power against lefties, so we'll go with Ole. And I do realize I need to go and reset the lineup now because supercharges are no longer charged up. Chased off the plate. We may fluke this in. Yep, we will. So hey, one new follower. It was Braden. Braden, who's your favorite Major League team, and who's your favorite player on that team? Everything is gone on Open Mic Network. Yeah, you know what? That's what Tight Spot was saying. There was something wrong with the game last night. Maybe it's continued over today. This game is very riddled with errors right now. Dylan, 2024. Dylan, are you running for president? I may have to support. Dylan, thanks for following. Who do you root for, and who's your favorite player on your team? I think the last game in Oakland has the potential for people to go ripping seats out of the stadium, and yeah, nothing's going to fit me. I'm not going to be anywhere close to the Coliseum that last weekend, I don't think. Yeah, so listen, just took a guy out on the red platform. Don't come in with anything too stupid. You'll get yourself banned. But yeah, dropping a deuce on Fisher, go for it. Although I would say have some consideration for the stadium workers, but they probably know it's going to be a nightmare. If I worked at the Coliseum, I wouldn't show up there at the end. I would just screw it. Let them be understaffed. Hey, what's up, Toxic Predator? How are you today? Sorry for the late start. Yesterday went out and golfed. First time I've golfed in probably over a year. Felt very tired, and I've got a very busy weekend coming up. Those of you that are moderators, be sure to check the mod section of my Discord. We should be on for quite a bit of content this weekend. Oh man, that was there for the banging. I just got on top of it. Opponent was a little bit annoying, but that's to be expected. These guys with the butt dancing nonsense. Pirates and Jackie Boy. Oh, nice, Dylan. I'm gonna try closing and going back in, but I got a feeling everything's messed up now regarding how the show's working. If open mic's having the same issue, so let me close that, come back into it. Don't like it when my uniform like logos and stuff aren't there. Not that it's that big a deal for a single day, but it just just sucks. Yeah, I would quit. I would quit like the weekend before because I think there's a potential for it to get really bad. I know the last Raider game, there was a lot of stuff got thrown onto the field and stuff like that. Now that the Raiders and A's are going to be gone, and the A's own half of the Coliseum site, so the A's are able to hold it up. Fisher is able to hold up development for like the Oakland roots for soccer and things like that. It has the potential for that to be a very chaotic scene. And I'm sure people will say, well, hey, that's why Oakland doesn't deserve professional sports. But no, I don't blame the fans for being frustrated there. A's did a lot to block the Raiders from getting a new stadium as well. The Warriors were probably always going to move once Lakeup got a hold of them because he was able to get them over to the Bay. You sent us 258 likes. Thanks for all the likes, buddy. I don't like it when you're not here. Hey, I don't like it when you're not here. What's up, Deadso? How are you? Let's see. Do we have our uniforms back? Well, it's there, so I'm sure it will come back eventually. But yeah, that was a messed up lineup. We didn't want that lineup. It had all the supercharged guys that are no longer supercharged. So let me figure this out, and then we will get back to regularly scheduled hacking here. Who's better, Royce Lewis or Muncie? Or do we have a secondary guy that has the up arrow? Could run Jazz Chisholm there, but I don't hit that well with Jazz. Yeah. Not a big fan of any of these guys. I guess I like Muncie's swing the best. As far as safe, I don't know, bud. I slept through the night, so your guess is as good as mine. I don't mean that in any sarcastic way. I didn't realize there was any issues with the game. I was looking a little bit at the A stuff last night. As soon as I got the kids to sleep, I fell asleep, and yeah, I'm pretty out of the loop as to what's going on regarding the game at the moment. So if there's some issue where you guys should be avoiding the game, I guess I'm just out here risking it all, so to speak, and maybe risking my account. But the show's been very bug riddled, unfortunately, throughout the start of the year, and SDS deserves to be called out on the carpet for it, but some people just love the game because they love baseball and it doesn't matter to them, and other people just aren't that into it one way or another. But this game is a mess, and I can't wait for college football to get here. Can I make you a mod? No, you just followed, bud. There's only 30 mod spots. You guys gotta know a little bit better than that. Do you know if co-op glitch is fixed yet? As far as I'm aware, no. You can still play with the 99s. Let me shout out the buddies. All right, so we got Jason here. We got Burke here. Dilly's here. I'm going to get all the buddies shouted out. I'm trying to remember everybody's commands. And still getting used to having a new keyboard. Not that new anymore. I've had it for a few months, but I still managed to get my fingers where they don't belong. Matthew's in the house as well. Tight spot. Open Mic Network. So, yeah, if you're new to the stream, please follow all the friends. We'd love you guys to connect with one another. Let's see. We're on 16. I don't know if I want to play it beyond 20. I probably will just because I like playing event. But we got a little bit better lineup now. Did have a lot of the supercharge guys that went by the wayside. Is there any really good supercharge that's out there? Supercharged players. Encarnacion. Christian Encarnacion. Not familiar with his game. Cabrera. Blanco, Westberg, and Bryce Harper. Don't have the Harper card. Does Harper still have secondary outfield? That Harper is a good one to have in. Yeah, what is he selling for? He's probably pricey right now because of being in there. I'm tempted to grab him, but I don't know. I'm okay with Votto and Olsen probably. Who do I have winning today, Mets or Tigers? Shoot. I mean, I don't even know who's hosting the game or who's pitching it, to be honest with you, Nick. I should probably do an underdog daily draft here in a little while. But Yeah, I would just go with the home team for now. I don't have a huge assessment over which team is better. He usually is pretty good, Z, in the game. I know some people were asking about using him over another card, but if you play well with him, why not? Those storyline guys are pretty fun. Anybody that hasn't followed, please be sure to follow, like, and share, particularly if you're on TikTok. You can drive us to the For Your page, and that's where we want to be. Let's see if our uniforms load in. Putting him at DH, just bought him. Alright, let's see. Oh, now they have a little thing that says no active boost, which is interesting. We'll face Marcus Stroman. The Stro Show is pitching against us. So yeah, I hit okay in that game. I just never got the big hits in that one. Got over the top of that last pitch, which could have been a 3-run shot. Oh well. When you don't play every day, you get a little bit behind. And I need to be playing every day, just been doing some other stuff. Thinking the opponent might be on PS4. They took a long time to load in. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. How this goes. So tomorrow I'll be doing one MMA. I'm not a huge MMA viewer or fan, but we'll watch it together here on my stream. And then Saturday, at least for part of the morning, will be a TikTok exclusive stream for MLB The Show. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with Sacramento. Like, it's better than them leaving California. But it's more of it's another fraud step that the A's are making, and the Sacramento owner is enabling it. The Kings owner is Vivek. I can't pronounce his last name. He goes by Vivek. He has the handle Vivek on Twitter. But the dude that owns the Kings, and Sacramento fans know very well how close they were to losing the Kings to Seattle, and they were all about, hey, let us keep our franchise. Now they're enabling the Athletics getting out of Oakland, and they're kind of paving the way for Vegas, because this is going to be an easier, softer negotiation for them than having to go and work out a deal with, you know, the Coliseum and the town of Oakland. So, yeah, it's bittersweet. I'd rather them be around though, Swedish, because it's like the same drive for me almost. Maybe 20 minutes more, but whatever. If I'm going to the game, it's a big day anyway. So, yeah, Johnson's not there anymore, but Johnson was there, and supposedly Johnson was a key component of them not losing the Kings, because he had a friendship with David Stern at that time. Does seem like only Diamond Dynasty is affected on your end. Franchise save is good. What's up, Snowman Gaming? Yeah, and everybody on TikTok, do me a huge favor. Please be sure to follow, like, and share if you guys are there. I know I've seen some new faces in the chat. Love you guys to stick around, hang out, and chat with us. We want to be on the For Your page. Just chase down a little.
He's out. Batting second, the designated hitter.
Be careful with the DMs, Matthew, because people will run and report you and all that stuff. I don't know what's going on with the show, honestly. I know Tight Spot told me there was an issue with it. My uniforms didn't load in the first time. Now they're loaded in. Hey, what's up, Cameron? How are you? All right, if you know, then don't complain to me if you get your PlayStation account, man. Doesn't sound like you said anything wrong whatsoever, Matthew, but we know how that can go sometimes. But yeah, I don't know what's broken or what wasn't working. I'm guessing they had some type of small update or something last night, and then it went to hell in a handbasket again. Gary Sanchez. That ball has eyes. And how are you doing, Swedish? Yeah, thanks for asking how I feel about it. You know, it's one of those things you can't control it anyways. We can be as vocal as we want as fans and do boycotts and protests and all these things, but billionaires are going to billionaire and they're going to do what they want. So Vivek is presenting this as doing a favor to his friend John Fisher. I think what Vivek is hoping is the A's get to Sacramento the move to Vegas stalls out, and he's able to swoop in and buy the team and keep him in Sacramento, which for me isn't the worst outcome if that were to happen. But I don't think it's super likely, and it's really messed up to the fans that are Bay Area fans and Oakland fans. Yeah, there you go. Outside of something illegal, not a lot you can do. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. And I slammed underneath it. I was waiting for that to drop like it was a slider. It was not. Hey, hit it where they ain't. I just roll it up the middle. Hey, Mikey, thanks for the likes. How are you today, Mikey? My wife is going to go take both of her parents to doctor's appointments today. So at 11, she's heading out the door. So I'll probably wrap up a little bit before 11. Again, sorry for the short streams. It's never my intention to not be with you guys longer. Certainly like to be in that 4 to 6 hour range on most of the streams. But yeah, I was super tired waking up. Bad running from me there. Gave away an out. Didn't need to give this guy any benefit because we were hitting Stroman pretty well. Mikey's just relaxing. I've thought about what would happen if Fisher was to pass, and I don't know if his brothers are the line of succession or if it's his kids or what would happen, but I think that could actually facilitate the team moving. The guy passed away from the Padres right before the owners' meetings, and I know I've told the story before, but the owner from the Padres supposedly was going to vote against the A's move to Nevada when they made that unanimous approval back during the winter. And the rumor was he had other owners that were going to line up behind him. And then once he passed, they lost the initiative to do anything. Kind of wish it would have been somebody from the Bay Area instead of the guy from San Diego that passed. And again, not wishing it on him, but if I had to choose, the Grim Reaper could have done us a solid. Said he got a Padre guy that seemed like he was a good guy. He's hitting a nifty 412 with Correa. Yeah, here's the thing with Manfred, though. Manfred has just made the play from his mentor's playbook. Seelig gave the ace to Fisher and Lou Wolf. Lou Wolf was his college buddy. There was better bids at the time back in 2005. Reggie Jackson had a team, an ownership group that included Paul Allen and Bill Gates. Joe Lacob had an offer on the table which came in higher. So they took less money to get Fisher and Lou Wolf in there. And then Seelig never pushed for the stadium to get built. Seelig always resented Oakland getting a franchise and wanted it to be the Bay Area just belonging to the Giants. So Seelig, he had his blue ribbon panel was what he was famous for saying. We're going to form a blue ribbon panel and get this taken care of. But he kicked the can down the road. They never got anything done. Lou Wolf ended up getting old. He's no longer the A's team president, no longer active in the ownership group. And then, Manfred is the point, though. He's doing the same thing because Manfred has said he's going to retire in 2029. I don't think they're having the stadium built by 2029. Almost inevitably, when there's a timeline, it ends up being behind on these timelines. Plus, the A's have not been able to find a second investor for Las Vegas. Fisher says, I'll pay for it with my family money. But I don't know that his mom or anybody else that has money from the Gap wants to invest in John's ideas here. So it seems like they're having a hard time getting Vegas off the ground the way that they are claiming they will. So I think what Manfred's hoping is just like, I'll get him out to Sacramento. I got him out of Oakland. And, they'll get Vegas done or they won't. I'll pass it on to the next guy. I think that's Manfred's whole thing. I know he had his little comments about, he's thrilled to have him out in West Sacramento and Golden One Center thanks to the Kings and all this stuff that he said this morning. But, I think he's able to wash his hands of it at this point. Like, okay, we'll stick him in a minor league park. They got to keep most of their TV money is our assumption. We'll find out eventually. And they'll move on from there. That was one thing I think, these rumors that were coming up about like Salt Lake City and stuff, I never really fully bought into any of those being a legitimate threat. because the A's are getting $67 million a year from a Comcast subsidiary, which is NBC Sports California, and their contract supposedly stated they had to play their games in the Bay Area. So I thought there was a chance they might share the stadium with the Giants. That was rumored. Sacramento isn't considered the Bay Area, but apparently they have some type of agreement. So I'm guessing the A's will take a discount on their TV deal, but they're able to move to Sacramento, and they won't have to pay very much rent or anything. Oh yeah, we've been getting into it. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely a mess. What's going on with the A's, but I'm not too upset about Sacramento for anybody that's concerned about how I feel about it. I mean, Sacramento's so close for me. I feel bad for the Bay Area fan that has gone to watch them over the years, and it's been a big part of their life. Somebody like Dontrell Willis had said the A's literally saved his life when he was a kid because he was doing bad stuff, got into playing baseball, paying attention to the A's, that type of thing. That's not going to be there in Oakland anymore, and I don't think Oakland will really be considered for expansion. I hope they can settle in Sacramento permanently, but I don't think that'll happen, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure that's the Kings owner's motivation, though, is hoping that Fisher screws up and he's able to either get a part of the franchise or get him permanently. But yeah, I mean, they're going to be playing in a AAA thing. Like, this is going to look ridiculous for Major League Baseball. And I think it's not going to just be 3 years. I truly think this will go on for years and years before they get something done in Las Vegas. Because to stay on revenue sharing, the A's had to get a binding agreement. They have a binding agreement now to build in Las Vegas. Rangers, hey, thanks for jumping in as a follower. And they can just come up with delays, kicking the can down the road, all that type of stuff. Their TV deal runs through 2033, so I wouldn't be shocked if this doesn't go into my 50s. And I know the agreement today is supposed to be 3 years with an option for a 4th year. So that already would be getting you to like 2029 for maybe getting Vegas started. Now, they said they were going to announce something regarding the team name. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I don't think being the Las Vegas A's of Sacramento or something is going to sell much merchandise for them. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to be the Sacramento A's for the 3 or 4 years that they're there. At least that they're signing up to get scheduled there to start. Yeah, I mean, there's supposedly numerous buyers out in the Bay Area, too. Yeah, just sell the team. Fisher could wash his hands of it and cash in billions of dollars. What's up, Steve? How are you? Good to see you in chat. Opponent's got some ungodly averages. So far, I've been missing the bat for the most part. We'll see how this goes. And all you buddies there on TikTok, hey, please be like Mikey. Definitely appreciate Mikey giving us so many likes. And we'd love it if you would follow the stream if you haven't already. Only a couple followers so far on that TikTok session. Off the end of the bat, Buxton's on his horse, and he'll get there. Those somersault falling over animations really don't belong in the game as often as they happen. That one almost seemed legitimate, but sometimes guys just flop over for almost no reason. Wanted to jump into the conversation, and what do A's fans do? Will they follow? Well, I mean, I can't speak for every A's fan. Myself, I don't mind them going from one Northern California city to another, because I'm out in the Central Valley, so they're still about the same for me. Travel-wise, to go watch them, they'll still be on the air for me to watch them on TV. Texas Ranger fan, or Texas Rangers 88, excuse me. So selfishly, I'm not too upset about them going to Sacramento, but I know there's a contingent of fans that are saying, oh, if you go and watch a game in Sacramento, you're a scab and all this stuff. And I think that's just an emotion coming out because, you know, like, imagine if you grew up in Oakland or you grew up in, I don't know, Hayward, or you could be an A's fan in San Francisco or Dublin or Pleasanton or wherever, where they were really convenient for you and they've been a big part of your life, going to the Coliseum. And I've been to the Coliseum a handful of times throughout my life. I've probably gone to like 30, 35 games. I'm just guessing. Before our kids came, my wife and I would go over a couple times a year at least. So, you know, I would go sporadically. My first game I went to was back in 92 there. So I have memories of going to the Coliseum even before Mount Davis was built. So I understand how those fans feel. There's an A's pre and post game telecaster. His name's Brody Brazil. And when all this stuff got started last year, I thought Brody had a really good breakdown on it. He said fans shouldn't, basically it boiled down to fans shouldn't gatekeep how other fans feel. If somebody wants to go become a Giants fan, that's fine. If they want to support the A's in Vegas, that's fine. It's really up to everybody to feel how they feel about it. I'm okay with rooting for the Sacramento A's. When they set foot in Nevada, they're dead to me. So is Major League Baseball, and I'm pretty sure that's what's coming. As a Giants fan, sell the damn team. I agree, Austin. Do I want the move to Vegas or no? Absolutely not. No. There's plenty of fans in Oakland, so they're getting screwed over because of Fisher. And I don't blame them for not going and buying season tickets and stuff all the time because, I mean, they get rid of every good player that they've had under the Fisher ownership deal. Muted at work, sorry to see the news, hope it backfires. And some rich dude with a burning passion cuts the check. Yep, definitely agree to Staffy. I'm just going to give Staff a hug, the chat hug here because he probably can't hear me. Yeah, I've already been pissed off about the whole thing. So yeah, this doesn't change anything. Jason knows how I feel. So see, can play the game, relink your stuff 3 times till it hasn't worked. So what's going on with the game? Is the game busted for a lot of people, Bear? Because yeah, I feel like I don't have the whole story on what's going on. I jumped on like 40 minutes ago. I haven't had any issues with the game, but I know there's some stuff going on wrong with MLB The Show. But no, I think the whole thing's a mess, Ryan, but it is what it is. I'd rather them be in Sacramento than be out to Salt Lake City or something, because that was kind of the threat as well. So we'll see how it goes in Sacramento. But here's the thing. The Coliseum is Major League ready. You can say, oh, it's dilapidated, nobody comes out to the games or whatever. I mean, they keep raising ticket prices and getting rid of all the good players. Of course nobody's going to the game, and they're trying to leave. So yeah, at some point you can only abuse the fans so much before they stop showing up. But the Coliseum's a lot better deal than playing in this River Cat Sutter Health Park that they're going to be in for the next 3 years. Now they may drop a few million into that park and try to make it more Major League-esque, upscaled, but I mean it's still going to be a minor league experience, and I think it just looks bad for Major League Baseball to let Fisher further drag their brand than they have. But yeah, Brody's a really good guy. Brody, Casey Pratt, those guys have been stalwarts on this whole thing for sure. Carney's coming in hot. So let's see. Basically wiped out a lot of people's account. Have to relink your account and get your stuff back. Oh, Wolf, that's bad stuff. SDS said they're working on it. Do we trust SDS to work on things and fix it? Jays played during the pandemic. It sucks. Hopefully they buff up the minor league park for the A's. I mean, they got some leeway ahead of it, right? It goes to opening day of next year. This year we'll be at the Coliseum. I'm glad I got out to opening day at the Coliseum this year. Was kind of back and forth in my mind on it, and we made the trip over. They got absolutely annihilated by the Guardians, but I was glad I was there, for sure. The new girl is really good. Oh, Jenny. Yeah, Jenny's doing a good job. I feel like her and Braden, they got to get some chemistry going, but Braden's just not super smooth in that role. I'm curious if Dallas is going to go up to Sacramento or not, because he lives in Stockton as far as I'm aware. He's Mr. 209. I could see him maybe jumping on the Sacramento deal, but I don't think he'll make the move out to Nevada if they actually get out of there. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, Carney. At least I can still go watch him and stuff, for sure. Didn't get in on the game at that time. Got no problem with it earlier today. But yeah, Jenny did a Warrior game. They had a women's empowerment night last month. She did it with some lady that did the color commentary, and that was a little disjointed. And then so far on the baseball telecast, she's been pretty good, Zach. I mean, Bear, I don't know what to tell you. Don't be too mad. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually, one way or another, or they'll have to go and give everybody a boatload of stubs. But I mean, it's SDS. and I don't mean that as an excuse for SDS, but you know, if anybody's coming out with surprise Pikachu faces at this company, they've been going downhill for a while. Got the snow day today for NFL fan. Oh, awesome, NFL fan. Buddies on TikTok will probably restart at like the hour mark unless we start getting some more followers. We're only on 2 followers, so hey, please be sure to share and like if you're already followed, and if you haven't jumped in, please jump in with us. Hit that follow button. Austin's a legend. He's gonna follow. Lights are flashing for Austin. Got the snow day for Snowman Gaming. Ooh, that was what I didn't want to do. Why did he give me the out? He may have assumed I was running. Oracle? Yeah, Oracle's still there. Yeah, I saw it the other day when I went to the game. Oracle's right next to the Coliseum for anybody that's unfamiliar. So the Warriors and A's used to share the same parking lot back in the old days. This guy should have had like 4 outs by now. Hey, Michael, thanks for following. How are you doing today, Michael? You're going to the Red Sox home opener on Tuesday. Very cool. Do you have good seats, NFL fan? I'm swinging a little bit at too much stuff. Oh, and I got underneath that one. Darn it. Let the opportunity to get the lead slip by there a few times. He gave me extra at-bats. So listen, if you guys feel bad, if you feel whatever, you know, blow up social media. If you're here on these streams, you're on social media in one way or another. You know, tweet at Major League Baseball. Retweet some of the good A's tweets that you see, and maybe consider going and watching an independent game instead of a major league game or something like that, or get yourself a Cell shirt and, you know, wear it to your favorite team's home game. They've made a Cell shirt for every major league team. That doesn't like really support anything in particular. There is a ballot initiative that they're trying to get going in Nevada. It's called Schools Over Stadiums, to block the $38 million that the A's are going to get gifted from them from Nevada taxpayers. If that referendum happens, they won't get to move to Vegas. At least they won't get to move to the Vegas Strip. They'd have to get reapproved for a different location. So there's a lot you guys can do besides feel bad if you want to be active in trying to block the move out to Nevada. At least I'm okay with Sacramento. Sacramento's one of those deals. You know, what's the old saying? Kissing your sister or something. Like, yeah, it's whatever for me. I'd rather than be in Oakland. Seems like that ship is selling today, but we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe this whole thing to Sacramento falls apart too. What's up, Capalot Davey? How are you doing? Tony, thanks for following. Who's your favorite major league team, Tony? I need to update my Oakland command. I'll do it after the stream. I got a lot of things to do here in the office as far as doing some producing work for One MMA and Creator Sports Network, so that'll be coming up tomorrow. And I need to edit up some videos and things too, so I'll update my Oakland command, and I'll have all the handy links for you guys, like the schools over stadiums and all that. Second time moving trucks crossing state line. Yeah, I'm done. I don't see myself rooting for him in Vegas. I mean, something could change, Jason, where like maybe I win the Powerball thing. I don't even buy a ticket, so I don't know how I would win one, but you know, maybe I become a billionaire, Jason, and I buy myself a summer home in Vegas or something. It's like, okay, well, I can just fly over there on my Learjet. But yeah, most likely I'm not rooting for them once they're out of California. Sacramento I'm okay with, but I know that's not right for everybody else. And yeah, I can appreciate how everyone else could feel regarding the move. What's up, Marcos? Yeah, A's fans out here. Maybe not for long, but probably at least till 2027. And we'll see if this young group can turn into something. We know they're not going to spend much on the team, but maybe, you know, Geloff and Butler and Langoliers and these guys give us a little contention window and something else to enjoy before they're gone. Joe, how are you today? Good to see you. Dude, I don't understand the Ruiz thing. It's just so dumb that they're not letting Ruiz come back or off the bag, and I'm out. They're not letting him at least be a spark plug off the bench. Like the other day, we lost to the Red Sox in extra innings, And Ruiz is like the perfect ghost runner if he's not in the starting lineup on a given day, because you can throw him in there and he can probably still third for you the majority of the time, and then you just need a productive out. Yeah, if I have $1 billion, I'm trying to buy the team probably. So let's see. Feel that great grandmother was devastated when the Dodgers moved out of Brooklyn. She stopped rooting for them entirely. Yeah, I just know the history of all that, but of course, very different time. The advent of commercial airline travel made it possible for teams to come out to the West Coast, and the PCL stopped being a very significant league as far as that was concerned. And we, got the Dodgers and the Giants and all those teams that made their way out this way back in those days. But I don't blame anybody from like your grandmother's time that said, you know what, screw them. They're going to the other coast. Not going to be following them. For myself, the A's are still going to be on my TV set. There's still a reasonable drive to the new stadium, or the new home. It's not a new stadium, but the new location there at Sutter Health. So it's not the worst thing for me personally. I do kind of like riding the BART into the games, so that won't be an option. I know there's Amtrak that goes to Sacramento, but I'm not sure how close it gets to Sutter Health Park. My assumption is I'll just go for a weekend, catch a couple games and bring the family type of thing so they can see it all as much as they want. Yeah, filing lawsuits. So it's called it's one of the Nevada schools teachers unions, Jason. Supposedly they are not the main teachers union. They're a smaller teacher union. Some people think it is a grift. I don't know that it is or if it isn't. There's a couple guys that used to be in some political action committees that are the ones spearheading this. So I've been kind of on the fence on really pushing it. They gave me this little baseball card when I was at opening day. You can see it says schools over stadiums. They kind of use like the A's logo to make it. Then it has a QR code there on the back. And let me read this to you guys. It says the game plan, whether it's a referendum petition to give Nevadans a chance to vote against Fisher's public financing, or legal challenge seeking to have SB 1, which is the bill that the state legislature passed to give the A's money. So yeah, excuse me, let me resume. Or legal challenges to have SB 1 declared unconstitutional. Schools over stadiums is fighting to nix Nevada's priorities to ensure public money does not go to John Fisher for his Las Vegas stadium. And then it says how you can help. John Fisher may be a billionaire, but there are tens of thousands of Oakland fans in this fight. It says every Oakland fan that donates what they would spend at a game to schools over stadium, we would have the resources to qualify for the referendum, win this vote, and block the $38 million from going to John Fisher. So now, some Oakland fans may not care about that as much because they're basically out the door in Oakland, and we can thank Vivek from the Kings for opening the door for Fisher. Yeah, he looks like an interesting player, Zach, for what it's worth. Diggs is really a Texan. Yeah, crazy trade happened yesterday. It seemed like he was ready to go there from Buffalo for a while, but. So yesterday I didn't watch the game. I was at the golf course. Didn't make it home in time to catch the afternoon game. And he's been in and out of the lineup so far, Zach. So he looks okay from what I've seen. But I'm not sure what they're doing, with picking up Nelvin and stuff like that. And giving some of these guys at-bats that don't seem like they're earning their at-bats. Somebody lost their team. Browns moving to Baltimore. Keep hope that the team comes back for expansion. So the town of Oakland was trying to work out a lease extension with the A's up until yesterday or the day before, and one of the requirements that they were asking for was for the team name and colors to remain. So the team name and colors are out the door now to Sacramento, so I don't think that they're going to be able to keep it there in Oakland. That was pretty cool how the Browns did that back in the old days, keeping everything. Was an out away from winning the game. I served up a meatball. Overbids every piece of land in Nevada. He just puts the houses with Manfred and Fisher's faces on it. Yes, that would be great. I would definitely be happy to do some trolling. Everybody on TikTok, hey, I'm planning to restart the stream in about 5 minutes, but if you're there and you haven't followed, please be sure to follow. If we get to 10 followers before we hit the 1 hour mark, we're on 55 minutes, we will keep the stream going. If not, I'll take 5-10 minutes down and then resume. TikTok, it always feels like you're trying to push onto the For Your page. Hoping the owner sells. I think the only way he sells is if Nevada gets bogged down, and I think it very well could. But now that they're going to be in Sacramento, I think it would be most likely that they stay in Sacramento. The old adage, which probably isn't exactly true, possession is 9/10 of the law. I don't think Vivek would pivot back to the Bay Area, although he was part of the Warriors ownership group with Joe Lacob and those guys. So maybe he would. I'm guessing he would be able to get stuff done in Sacramento a bit faster, though. Layoffs are expected to come to the athletic staff, the ones that are in Oakland. Per the reporting, they are going to ramp up their staffing in Sacramento with River Cat staffers and Sacramento King staffers. So if I was one of those employees that's going to lose my job, now would be a great time to start letting the cat out of the bag with all the nasty stuff that's gone on behind the scenes that they could drop on to social media anonymously in case they're under an NDA. Yeah, think Manfred and Fisher porta potties. Yes, they're going to play in a AAA stadium. Exactly what they're going to do. Hey, what's up, Trekkin? How are you doing today? It's Sutter Health Park is where they're going to play. I believe it has a maximum capacity of like 13,000. Not sure how many seats they can add or any of that stuff before the A's get there. Imagine the World Series being played in Sutter Health Park. Don't think it's going to happen because this is a pretty bad team, but they're going to be there for a few years. If they don't fire Billy Beane and David Frost, you know, those guys have built up some contenders over time. I'm sure Fisher and Cavill would probably sabotage it if they see they're going to the playoffs somehow. Oh, we have 3 All-Stars this year. Well, listen them to the minors because we can't be having that. But imagine the views of a World Series game being played in a AAA park. The new Madden stuff, I haven't paid any attention to it, Aiden. So they did something somewhat similar to that at one of the rally things that they've had. They had a place to throw Rotten Tomatoes at the team president and John Fisher's face. I'm sure some of that stuff has irritated Fisher in particular and may have caused some bad will towards renegotiating with Oakland. Dude, it is like the major league theme. It's playing out again, and this is in a comedy and probably doesn't have a happy ending. What's happening, Lentil Tofu? How are you today? Checking in. They won't sell the 13K in Sacramento either. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm sure some Sacramento fans are going to be excited for the novelty of like, hey, let's go check out a major league game in our hometown. But it's going to be a bad product on the field almost assuredly. They're not going to invest in the team. So let's see. Reads your chat before saying it. I usually do for everybody. So the AAA team is the Giants affiliate. I'm not sure that has been hashed out. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't go and play in Oakland or something. The River Cats used to belong to the A's. The Giants snatched it away as their affiliate, I don't know, about a decade ago. So it was awfully convenient to have your AAA like 90 minutes away. So yeah, I'm not sure what happens to the River Cats. River Cats are probably just out of luck, to be honest. Yeah, gotta be careful not to say anything out loud. That'll get me in trouble. All right, TikTok buddies, we're going to extra innings. We'd love you to join us for some extra stream action. We'll be over on the Purple platform, and we'll resume there on TikTok in about 5 minutes. So yeah, Daniel Freak on all streams. Find me and come chat with us there for a little bit. Allergies getting to me. Got whatever that stuff is that makes your throat a little scratchy. particularly every morning when I wake up, I feel like I gotta get that cleared out. So sorry for all the clearing of my throat and stuff that's happening. We do get him to swing and miss. Let's see if we can get through this. Should get some arms going. So Truckin', what's your thoughts on the show this year? Are you having a good time with it still? I know a lot of people are not happy with whatever glitches were happening. I'm glad I wasn't on for an early morning stream. Might have lost my team or something. There's our buddy Truckin' since we're paused. Try to remember to get everybody shouted out, at least between games. See, I don't think the Yankees are an at-risk team probably ever because of being in such a big media market and being so established. But I think all the mid-market teams are in danger, especially the small markets. Excuse me. The Royals just got their taxpayer-funded request shot down by the taxpayers there in Missouri, as did the Kansas City Chiefs. And I think there's getting to be more and more of an awareness amongst fans that, hey, screw these billionaires. If they want the stadium, they can build it themselves. So I'd love this all to backfire on Fisher and him end up stuck in Sacramento. Maybe to the point that he sells the team. And we'll win the game with some run cheese. If you don't like that, you don't like MLB The Show 24. All right. Ghost Runner was ready for some ghosty cheese. He wasn't even delayed on the animation either. He was fast on that deal. That's just such garbage. But, I mean, the game's been this way for years. Don't like it regardless. We got to see this one again. Storm warning until 8 p.m. tonight. All right, let's see. What are we looking for? Replay the runs. Apply the filter. Here we go. How to be a base stealer, courtesy or not base stealer. How to be a great base runner, courtesy of Byron Buxton. Grounder up the middle. Never stop running. Play at first base. Just come on home. All right. Now we know how to win event games. Probably about time to go back live on TikTok. So we picked up, I don't know, picked up like 5 followers on that session. Let me reset the lights. We'll reset Tickfinity, and we'll fire it back up there. One of the favorite quotes from the book of Donnie. Yeah, the year changes, but the quote stays. If you don't like that, you don't like MLB The Show. And you may not like MLB The Show. Let me open this pack after we get everything reset. So, those of you that are moderators, we do have a family event happening tomorrow. Let you guys know that in my mod section of my Discord server. Hopefully everything goes well for the family member. And then I should be on for the one MMA. I'm not sure if we'll do an MLB stream around that as well. We might. And then Saturday, there's a spotlight hour I get to do on TikTok. So that'll be strictly for TikTok in the early morning. And then we'll probably fire up the other platforms. And then Sunday I have A7FL. So that's kind of my current plan is as to the content coming. So it may be a little sporadic and around the clock these next few days. I know I haven't streamed a whole lot this week, but we'll get back into the groove after we've met all our obligations. All right, so I think I have everything reset. Let me grab the stream key. And then we'll start trying to get the TikTok friends to give us a follow as they make their way in. Right, I think we're live there. As soon as I see that I'm actually live there, then I'll open this pack. We're taking our sweet time opening this pack. Okay, yeah, we're live on TikTok again. Hey, everybody scrolling through, please be sure to follow, like, and share. Let's see if Ballin' is a Habit gives us a diamond. I'm 0 for on Ballin' as a Habit packs this year. I've packed 4 diamonds total, none of them super significant as far as players are concerned. These packs are outrageous too. My first year playing was 19. I think we had the 1500 packs, and the expensive packs were either 5,000 or 7,500. We got 40,000 coin packs these days. And then even if you hit the rare round, what is this card even going for? He's been going up a little bit in price, but I mean, he was only a little bit more than the pack there initially, like the Sandberg. Yeah, pay to win, man. They're putting more and more good stuff behind the the stub wall. It's not necessarily a credit card issue, but man, you better be grinding if you're going to get all those subs for free. I haven't had any issues, Marcus. I've been fortunate. I wasn't on in the real early morning, so I may have just timed it right. I'm afraid to like close out and come back in, but so far so good for myself. Just want to be sure I have everything reset for the lights to work and stuff like that. I think we do. So yeah, good to see you, AJ. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us on the TikTok stream. I need to get off in roughly an hour or so. So hopefully win a couple more games at least. Maybe get some quit outs would be nice. Haven't logged in. Probably not going to log in until it's solved. You know, it's one of those things like ignorance is bliss. Like that's definitely the case for me today, Marcus. I didn't know there was that big of an issue. TechSpot told me there was something going on in my Discord server, and I was just like, oh, okay. I figured it was the servers had been down off of an update, which happens a lot. You know, sometimes the update's like 5-10 minutes and things are back, and then sometimes it'll stay down for a couple hours. That's just what popped into my head, so I wasn't concerned about logging in. So many people have ungodly averages this year. I think the hitting is too ramped up, or the pinpoint or pitching is too weak at the moment. But maybe they don't want the game to be too difficult to hit because people get frustrated and stop playing if they feel like they can't square up the ball. User 10, great to see you. Welcome into the TikTok chat. Please be sure to follow, like, and share. There's numerous MLB The Show Reddit threads complaining about the game. I mean, there usually is every year, but I feel like there's even more of them this year. I was reading what I thought was a pretty decent complaint. You know, the Buxton boost is very popular right now. They gave us a cheapy Trout and Shohei cards, and they put both of their vision right on 60, so they don't get the Buxton boost. And now a lot of the stuff that we were able to get previously from grinding out the program, those monthly Lightning Award cards, now they're in packs where you have to, you know, go purchase them off the auction house or get them out of a pack, and that can help you go through the programs too. So it's kind of weird how they're going about things. I guess it used to be that way like back in 17 or something. My day's going good. What's up, Justin? How are you? Thanks for jumping in and chatting with us. Everybody scrolling through, please be like Justin. Tell us how you're doing today on this Thursday. Day's going good for Justin. Oh, and tomorrow's stream, the one MMA stream, it will be only on the purple platform.
Well, that's out.
It's a purple exclusive. He was ready for it. I feel like he squared that up pretty well, but just a bit early on that one. Justin, thanks for the share. Yeah, somebody follow, see what happens when you guys follow. Something good happens when you guys follow. Shoot. Truckin', there's something wrong on that connection. I just reset that connection today. Hold on, Truckin'. I got you. I think. We're going to take this one here. There we go. Lights are purple, and we shouted out one of our favorite moderators, too. So yeah, if you guys love MMA action, I got you covered tomorrow. Right here on my stream. Hey, you too, Mason. How's your day treating you, Mason, so far? Justin, thanks for all the likes. Certainly hope everybody will be like Justin. Like the stream, share it, and if you're not followed, please follow. Nifty play there at short, but Mondesi is too fast. I was looking for it. I was trying to sit dead red on the fastball, and I got underneath it just a touch. It's cool. Yeah, what's up, Cheetah? How are you today? Will, thanks for the likes. Mason, thanks for the likes. We got the like train going there on the TikTok session. How are you guys? Yeah, he got me. That cutter was like in a bad spot too. I thought we were going to get a better jump on that, but the catcher boomed me on that one. So let's see. It's Malky. Malky, who's your favorite baseball team? Welcome in to our TikTok community. How do I feel about the move? I hate it. Yeah, no, nothing good about it whatsoever. Now, if you mean the move to Sacramento, I don't hate Sacramento as bad as I would have like Salt Lake City or something, but yeah, I didn't want them to leave Oakland. As far as sweeping the A's, I mean, that's like beating your 5-year-old nephew. So if you guys are coming in trying to give me a hard time about, oh, my team beat your A's, like, save it or stuff it. But yeah, they're definitely not looking very competitive this year. Didn't think they were going to be winning a World Series this season. I thought they might win a few more games though, because they do have a lot of the young players up that have got some experience already, like Geloff and Butler, but those guys are starting out pretty slow so far. Cheetah, how are the Orioles looking? I haven't got to see any Oriole games yet. I'm sure I will eventually. I should have asked Zach how they're going. Look pretty competitive. Yeah, I mean, both of those games they could have, or not both of them. The first game they got blown out. Last two games they could have pulled out either game, right? They lost one in extras and they lost yesterday 1-0. Will, thanks for following. I was at the opening day game, Mason. I do like Stephen Vogt and all that, so not like I'm anti-Guardian. It's just, yeah, if you're trying to give me a hard time, like, whatever. Like, I'm not too worked up about wins and losses. Will, who's your favorite team? Yeah, welcome in, Will. Yeah, I think the A's will cruise along, and then they're going to upset somebody. Like, they'll go sweep the Dodgers or something, and people will be like, oh, wait a minute. This team's got the worst record in baseball, but, yeah, they're capable of, stringing together a couple of good games here and there. Defensively, they looked really rough, though, for the A's so far. They got to get that sorted out. Looked like they didn't go through spring training. Tatted OG. Welcome in, Tatted. Who's your favorite player in Major League Baseball, past or present? My favorite teams, I like the A's, the Seahawks, and the Warriors as far as American professional sports. Will's been a Braves fan as long as he can remember. Who's your favorite Brave of all time? O's won both of the first two series. Won, let's see, both games against the Royals on walk-offs. Looked really good the first two games against the Angels, but the bats improved considerably. Just played a dude that picked a ballpark with clouds and no batter's eye, could not see the ball. He quit at the bottom of the first and said, my bad, can't see anything either. Maybe he was just trying out different parks in the vault or something. Favorite Brave is Chipper. Yeah, Chipper was a blast to watch. Oh, bad swing there. Barry Bonds, and then current is J-Ram. Yeah, those are good picks. Yeah, Ramirez was fun to see him in person the other day. AAA team scored 25 runs yesterday, so there's that. Yeah, hey, yeah, if the bats are cooling down, bring up somebody from AAA. It's nice to run into somebody decent to converse with Jason for a change. So many toxic knuckleheads on these platforms. No, it's all good, Snowman. Yeah, there's nothing to be sorry about. If you like, tomorrow I'll have a command updated here with actions fans can take. If anybody's that concerned about it, feel free to jump in and support either through social media or whatever is right for you to try to derail them from at least getting to Vegas. I can live with Sacramento. Should you sell or hold on to live series to tease Turner? Neither are up in the lineup. Or neither are in the lineup. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play with something else, go ahead and sell them. Be really careful about getting core cards versus season 1 cards because, of course, they're going to expire eventually. Oh, sorry, they lost to the Red Sox. You're not sorry. Don't you like the Red Sox? So let's see. Mass, welcome back in. Anybody that's yet to follow, please be sure to follow the stream. Thanks for hanging out and watching and chatting with us. Tommy just came in. Tommy, who's your favorite baseball team? Put Mateo left-sided infielder and center yesterday. Meanwhile, natural outfielder had 10 RBI last night. Yeah, the A's never found a spot to get Mateo in the lineup. Zach needs moonshot. Isn't everything moonshot at the moment? These exit velocities are crazy. I can't throw a strike with Bummer. This guy's not chasing either. Just want to make him earn it. Yeah, he did. He earned it right into the gap. Alright. Opponent's threatening here. Nobody out. But no, I'm sure we probably do have moonshot coming sooner than later. Particularly with all the other stuff that's been wrong with the game. I took the wrong push on the circle change. Oh man, still got to get used to these lefties. We may have a play at second. Yeah, we'll get him there, but we're down 2. Don't dare to play any video games in case you lose power for Snowman. But yeah, a lot of Red Sox buddies coming through today. Good to have you here, Tommy. There's Trout. And that one's skied straight up. Sanchez should have it. Alright, bad top of the inning there. Need a bloop and a blast, at least. Off days for teams are stupid. Yeah, A's got the travel day today. That's why they announced Sacramento today, too. Wouldn't have to answer any questions. So supposedly, Tuesday met with Oakland officials. Yesterday was Sacramento officials. And today was going to be an athletics internal meeting to decide what to do. So it seemed like they already knew they were going to Sacramento for some time. There's a Sacramento sports personality named Carmichael Dave. He's been saying that the progress was happening pretty rapidly up there. So it didn't catch me off guard, the announcement. This guy's made some nice plays. We got the speedy infielder that'll just speed it out. Big Papa G69. What's happening, buddy? Did I know that he played for the Braves? Yeah, I think I did. I know he bounced around quite a bit. And he's still trying to hang on to the Major League dream for Sandoval. Did you know that his brother was his personal chef for a while? See, they got to get some downtime sometimes. Zach just wants some more baseball. He's ready for more Oriole baseball. Yeah, when he was trying to slim down, I think it was when he was struggling there with Boston. He hired his brother to be his chef for a while. Really one of my favorite swing stews in the show. Nice switch hitter on Pablo Sandoval. Hopefully he gets a good card this year at some point. Oh, what's up, Dirty Casual? Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I chased him still. Definitely chasey today. Do I think Olsen will win a championship with the Braves? It's going to be tough getting through the Dodgers every year, to be honest. They might. I mean, they're a good team, but yeah. I don't know. I wish I had a more definitive answer than that. Who do I think will win the AL West? I think the Rangers are the team to beat at the moment. I mean, they're the defending World Series champions, right? So I would say that would be my pick. Don't need to send the runner. I don't want to get myself thrown out. Why did everybody pick their pitcher, or who did everybody pick for their pitcher captains? Oh, good question, Jason. Yeah, I don't have a pitching boost right now. Definitely could use something for these events or for ranked seasons. Mariners will win 54% of their games. Lock it in. Jason's letting us know in the purple chat. 430 Fitness. If you're not followed, please be sure to follow us. Great to have you there. Sanchez has the reverse splits. I'm good to roll with Gary. Let's see if we can catch a cutter or a sinker here. Maybe he'll take out the ball. Daniel Bard is really good. You're not wrong, Luke. How's it going, Luke? The only championship you will win was 2021, unless we do it sooner with Olsen and not Freeman. Yeah, I'm not sure what Olsen has to do with it. I mean, he's not the only player on the team. Probably not even the best player on the team, right? Considering you guys have Ronald Acuna. But Olsen's more than capable at first base. Hits plenty of home runs and plays good defense. Can't remember what all Phillips throws. I didn't mean to R2 him right there at the end, but it's cutter sinker, okay. Alright, hopefully square one up here with Soto. Well, how about we flare one up here with Soto. Soto with the clutch bloop to tie this thing up. Was leaning Bard was Jason. So Bard may be the move. Oh, what's up, Henny? How are you? Henny, did your lineup get messed up? Have you logged in at all? I didn't even know there was serious issues on the game. Yeah, I have a Batista card as well. So I guess that's the one I took for pitcher captain. I need to go in and enable him. You have the live Batista. So we'll send in Harry Ford. Hey, what's up, Sam? How are you? And Ben, welcome in, fellas. And you probably heard me say this before, but if you guys are on TikTok, please be sure to follow, share, and like the stream, because we want you to stick around. Be like our buddy Ben. Ben just jumped in as our latest follower. This guy's patient. He doesn't chase much. Haven't been on today. Oh, good. I got on. I didn't know there was any big issues. At first, my logos didn't load in, so I restarted the game, and it's been fine for me. But I know other people are like losing their lineups and stuff. Oh, welcome in, Tate Dog. All right, so I don't have the right subs in on this lineup. Good swing from him, and yeah, we'll have to get at least 2 again. Sweaty co-op games for Bert. Oh, this guy's going off here in extras. This is bad. I'm going to take Felix and Gosman. But hey, he deserves credit. He's crushing the ball. Glacius got the rude welcome into the game. Better get up another arm or 2. Hey, what's up, Christine? How are you doing today? Yeah, some of the guys in events are just too good for All-Star. Like they're super consistent with the PCI and they don't chase off. I really don't like seeing everybody hitting 400, 500 with the majority of their batters. Makes me think the game isn't playing like baseball. Yeah, they're 3-inning games, Nick. We're playing event. So we're in extra innings right now in the 4th. You built a Yankees team, sold out, took Whitey and Mattingly, along with Mondesi and now Bard. Yeah, Mondesi's tough to beat. Just such a fun card from both sides of the plate. No, I haven't even played it, Burke. I haven't played BR at all this year. I haven't had any issues with the account, Presley. I got on a bit later than everyone else, so maybe I got lucky and missed it all. Our buddy Henny's here. Be sure to follow Henny. He's been busy, but he'll be streaming the show a lot. And we just picked up Rogue Tech. What's up, Rogue Tech? How are you today? Thanks for jumping in as our latest follower on the Purple platform. The game is very broken, Aiden. You're not wrong at all. If it wasn't for content creation, I probably would have set this year out. There was nothing that I saw pre-release that had me feeling like I had to have the game, and you know, since it's came out, I've had a pretty good time with it, but yeah, there's plenty of issues with it. Let's see. Let's try Batista. We are just talking about him. This guy's a good fastball hitter, my opponent. Let's try not to feed him the fastball just off rip. Feels like he's probably sitting dead red on it. What'll just get there? I think SDS needs to right this shit before college football comes out in July. I don't know that it's going to matter a whole lot. Like, it could have been a really good addition to the game. I still think college football was going to cut into it a lot. But I could see them starting to lose some of the players that buy it every single year, Cheetah. Of course, if you're on Game Pass and, you know, you pay for that service, then you get to play it for free anyways. So you probably still try it next year just to see where it's at. So let's see. Let's go. You bought Jordan because of the game he had last night, and he went supercharged. So happy for Luke. Good going, Luke. Fielding delay is awful. Yeah. No, I agree with you, Aiden. There's plenty of these MLB The Show guys that will just gas you guys up all the time and say how great the game is because they want you to tune in for the content. But yeah, there's a lot wrong with the game. I just like talking sports, so I'm happy to talk sports with you, whether we're playing the show or Madden or EAFC or whatever it is on a given day.
Ball one. 1-1.
I don't like the nobody thing from Henny. Henny's got to put himself out into the universe like, I'm the man. Henny knows he's great too. I'm sure it's just a joke and a meme. I think Shauno's been saying that to you, but you guys are great. Keep being great, Henny. Streaming or no streaming. Whenever you got time, tune in and check out Henny. Cameron, thanks for following. Cameron, who's your favorite player all time in Major League Baseball? Trying to ask some variations of the questions. I asked the same thing. Inside thing, you and Shauno got. Okay. Don't like you guys get negative on yourself. I have to cut you off on the milk if you're being negative. We got Lady Rage in here. What's up, Lady Rage? How are you? All right. That was not the outcome we wanted. Hopefully we can win like 2 games here. We got Montesi P. Ford, and we'd like to get to the Brian Abreu card before we have to pull the plug on it today. But Isaac, what's up, buddy? How are you? How's Thursday been treating you so far? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Lady Rage. My favorite team's moving from Oakland to Sacramento, which isn't a huge issue for myself, but I do feel bad for the Oakland fans. And it is kind of paving the way for them to leave California, which that I do not want to have happen. Thankfully, I can still take my family to go see some games over the next 3 seasons and make some memories with the kids. I believe it's 90 minutes Oakland to Sacramento, Cheetah, but I'm not in Oakland. I'm in a more central location between the two, so it's like 2 hours either way for me. Sacramento's a little bit further to their ballpark, but probably just go for like an overnight trip, you know, catch a night game when they're going to be followed by a day game or something, and hopefully, you know, kids can get a ball or an autograph or a picture or something when we go on, you know, special promotion days. Ruined your day with that news. Yeah, Isaac, I didn't want them to get out of the Bay Area. I think it makes it easier for them to escape out to Vegas eventually. Hopefully this backfires in Fisher's face somehow. Vivek definitely gives me the impression of just being like a little snake in the grass, trying to get himself a major league expansion bid or maybe take over the A's if Fisher fails to move out to Nevada. Not trying to be mean. How can you be an Athletics fan? No, yeah, I was good. I mean, I was good. They were great when I was a kid, Dylan. So, like, if it's a big part of your life when you're a kid, you probably still just keep on supporting them. There never came a point where I was like, yeah, I'm not going to support the team. Still feel that way till this present day. But if they leave California, then I think I'm done with them and Major League Baseball. But yeah, I mean, if you look up the Bash Brother era, probably before your time, at least that's my assumption, those were great teams. They went to 3 straight World Series. They went to the World Series when I was 8, 9, and 10. So those are like your little league years when you just love love baseball so much, and you know you're not worried about dating, you're not worried about any of that stuff. You're not that old. You're just into sports and games and collecting some cards. And yeah, they were the best team in the world during that run. Of course, the Dodgers and Reds were better than us when it came to World Series time, but at least we beat the Giants. Orioles fan from the area, and now they're fun to watch. Yeah, definitely a lot of good Oriole fans out there. Hey, what's up, Josh? Good to see you. I mean, we've been seeing you. Josh has been really good about jumping into the raffles, but now he's chatting with us. Josh, how are you today? Cheetah's over in the other chat, Dylan, and he says Oriole fans shouldn't talk. Cheetah is he's a fellow Oriole fan like yourself. This guy got me with perfect R2 timing, and of course he gets a home run. Messed up my my pinpoint. Started to draw it, and then the R2 popped up just enough. If you guys haven't done so, please check out SeriousFun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a safe and high quality, I want to say medical care environment. Yeah, very supportive environment for kids to go and have a great time out. So check them out. That is the charity that Josh cares about the most. And if you're familiar with Paul Newman, that was part of the Newman Zone group. Hey, what's up, AEQ? How are you doing today? Now it's fun to watch, but they haven't been so great. Any advice on how to get better in Diamond Dynasty? It's a tough game mode, and the show's a tough game, just period, to be good on. So don't beat yourself up. It's got kind of a steep learning curve to the show. Getting to where you can recognize pitches will help you a whole lot, AEQ, and you can't really do it without playing a lot on the game. So you'll get there. Just stick with it. I do advocate for using KontrolFreeks. I have a KontrolFreek giveaway in my purple chat right now. It's exclamation point giveaway there, and we'll have a giveaway come Sunday. But yeah, even if you don't want to enter in and see if you win, buying yourself a set of KontrolFreeks will probably help you with not slamming your PCI so much, in case you're prone to slamming it. And you can use my creator code, which is DonnellFreak, to get a discount. Before they were an endorser, I still love using their products. And the A's have won a playoff game more recently than the Orioles have. Oh, Cheetah, I didn't realize that. I think our last playoff win was 2020, that COVID year. Taking a quick break. How am I handsome folks doing? Well, I'm okay. You may have met the fellow chatters, though, like yourself. Not sure if I qualify on the handsome scale. Got swept by the Rangers last year. Last game you went to, Astros hit the grand slam in the 9th to beat your Orioles. Tell Cheetah you said you're from the area. That's why he's a fan. I think Cheetah's from the area as well. Still have that Josh Donaldson tarp catch bobblehead. Did I get a chance to get it? No, I don't have that one in my collection. Love going out for the bobblehead days, though. Your boy Dev, thanks for the 27 roses, Dev. How are you doing this fine Thursday? Anyone that hasn't followed on TikTok, please be sure to follow. Love it when you guys follow. And Dev just followed us, so the lights are flashing for the gift and for the follow. Cheetah's most recent game was on Monday. Anyone else finding it tough to pitch this year? I just feel like it's easy to get a mistake pitch. This guy got me with R2. He's not a habitual R2er. He's probably just checking where my pitches is gone. But I hung the pitch and it got blasted. I feel like it's really easy to hang pitches into bad locations this year on Pinpoint, more so than previous years. AEQ, thanks for jumping in. Record on ranked, I don't know, buddy. I have 18 wins. I usually win like 65-70% of my games on event. Occasionally I'll have a really hot event run. Ranked I'm like 8-2, but I haven't played ranked or BR a whole lot. Actually haven't even played BR at all this year. You're headed to Pittsburgh game Friday, the whole series against the Yankees. Well, that's really nice, Dylan. Do you have good seats? I have a good time almost regardless of where I'm sitting.
That ball's foul.
Don't like to be way, way up. Gets me a little bit of a weird feeling, but you know, I don't mind being in the outfield or any of that stuff, really. So she just says they are allowing people to go in for free yesterday after the 5-hour rain delay. If you got stuck out in it, they gave you free tickets for a future game. Man, that's really cool that they did all that. What's up, Holy? How are you doing today? Holy, have you kept an eye on that one special channel? If so, is it still doing special tricks there? Hey, Dylan, thanks for following us. Great to have you as a follower, Dylan. You got the comebacker through the hole. You love every seat in Camden Yards, to be honest, for Dylan. He likes to switch it up. Considered it since you were off work by the time the game actually started. Let's see if we can get the hit and run going. Yeah, we're just still the base. Let me see. Hold on, opponent. My buddy's here. I gotta shout him out. Cannot believe how many times I get the wrong spot on this keyboard. Should probably go back to my old one. I do like the mechanical keyboard though. You guys can get the typing ASMR when I'm on it. But there we go. Let's talk off stream. Delete. Oh yeah, no problem. But no, it's all good. Yeah, we're talking in code. We're not saying anything about anybody in particular. So see, this is kind of cool. Can see your whole game room. You're on mobile, so it's hard to tell on it. Oh, welcome in, Bert. Yeah, I think you can see a little bit more of the camera on that stream. Alright, so here's Giancarlo Stanton. Favorite batter this year? I've hit really well with Joey Votto this whole season. Hey, Jay Wayne, how are you? I'll check after the game, Holy, if that's okay. If I try to do too much at once, I go to pieces. I was trying to get the hit and run to work and swung over the top, so now it's up to Dylan Cruz. It's going okay. Yeah, what you been up to today, Jay Wayne? I don't know why they think that slider's hanging. Hey, what's up, Connor? My day's been pretty good. Slam the PCI. Dang it. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I'll respond after stream, but yeah, that's interesting for sure, Holy. So my defense is kind of a mess. I don't have the right subs in here. Good golf swing, Donnie. Saw me taking some hacks yesterday. Yeah, sorry. I guess the upload wasn't working particularly well, is what AP let me know. And I was only on for about 10 minutes of it. I wanted to stream like half of the round yesterday, but the course that I was at, they aerated the green, so they had like half the holes were closed. So yeah, I ended up getting stuck with a couple of guys that wanted me to play with them, and it's like, what are you gonna do? Say no, or you know, stay right behind them the whole way. So there was 2 singles I ended up joining, so we ended up having like 3 of us together. And as far as like trying to converse with chat and stuff, I didn't think it would be ideal with so many people moving all over the place, with it being kind of jammed up there. So did go to the range after, needed to record a few videos for some impact tape that one of the TikTok shop sponsors sent me. And yeah, then I fired it up from the driving range, but I guess the driving range wasn't super clear. But I was pretty tired on those driving range swings. Missed the golf yesterday, did J-Way. Getting some things done, watching over the kiddos. Wilson smashed that deal, 105 up the middle, but we're out. Let's take out Muncie here. No, I don't think I had any birdies. Pretty sure the last time I went, I had like 5 birdies in the round. Yesterday just didn't work out for me to roll any putts in there. Lost all the progress for King J. I'm hearing that's a very prevalent issue. Hopefully they can fix that for you guys that are affected. Dude, holy, let me get you up on the wall. I got a new poster board for January, or for April. I meant to get it up on the wall, but I haven't done it yet. Yesterday I came in and I was exhausted, but I do have a new one. I'll transfer over the names that are for this month. But thank you very much, buddy, for the big sub. As a subscriber, you get use of all my emotes, subscriber badge next to your name, access to the subscriber portion of my Discord server, and if we ever play co-op or Fortnite squads or any of the multiplayer games, subscribers get priority access. They get to jump the line over non-subscribers. But thanks, Holy, for going out of your way to support the stream. Yeah, last round was pretty good. I don't even know what I shot, but I had a handful of good holes that I strung together at times. Is the Coliseum a good stadium? It was beautiful back in the day, Dylan, for what it's worth. Now they've allowed it to become a stadium that's in pretty bad disrepair, unfortunately. And when the Raiders moved back, I don't know how old you may be, Dylan. When the Raiders moved back from Los Angeles to Oakland in the 90s, they built a whole bunch of stadium seats out in center field. They call it Mount Davis after Al Davis, who was the Raiders owner. That really messed up the sight lines because it had a beautiful view of the Oakland Hills back in the old days. So, yeah, it's very outdated as far as the Coliseum, but at least it's a major league legitimate park where they're going to be playing in a AAA park now. So that's not going to be good. That was some bad hitting, guys. Sorry I'm playing so poorly. Let me see if I can get in 2 more games. I have to be off by 11 for Mrs. Donnie to head out the door. But Holy, thank you, sir, for going out of your way. Let me get you on the wall. So Jay Wayne says it's kind of iconic to him, but he remembers it years ago. Yeah, I got to see a game, maybe 2. I think it was 2 games I saw before they built Mount Davis. But the first game I ever went to was in '92. They were really good that year. Felt like it was still Prime A's that year. '91 they had kind of a down year. Of course, 88, 89, 90 they went to the World Series consecutive years. But 92 it felt like they were going to go back. They were crushing home runs. We ended up running into a really good Blue Jays team in the American League Championship Series, and they bounced the A's. But that was my first game. Dylan was way back then, and I saw my favorite player, Mark McGwire, came up 8th inning and hit a grand slam. So, yeah, I have some fond memories of the Coliseum. I'm sad that they won't be playing there. I'm not as sad as some Oakland-based or Bay Area-based fans probably are going to be today about the whole thing going to Sacramento. If they were to permanently stay in Sacramento, I'd be really okay with it. The issue is Sacramento's kind of given them a little bridge out of Oakland into Sacramento, and it's going to make it easier for them to get into Vegas, which is something I don't want to have happen. But yeah, they'll still be on as like a local team on my TV networks, and yeah, I can still drive to the game pretty easily, so I'm not too upset about it. Now, playing in a AAA park, I think that's a bad look for Major League Baseball, but it is what it is. Yes, they are the Giants' AAA affiliate. They were the A's affiliate. The Giants stole them away about a decade ago. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. I don't think they'll share the games, but we'll see. I got a feeling Major League Baseball will make the River Cats relocate. If they're going to try to play 160 home games between the A's and the River Cats, I think that's going to really be down the field. But who knows? It'll be whatever it'll be, and nothing surprises me when it comes to greedy billionaires. Okay, so I think I'm caught up on chat. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I'm rambling when you guys ask me something, and I may miss something in chat. I don't try to. Yeah, there's a lot of fans. Like I think that's the biggest misconception and what I have the least tolerance for. And I don't mean to be too snappy for anybody that's coming in just asking a question, but people assume like there's no fans and they should just move because nobody shows up to the Coliseum. Of course nobody shows up to the Coliseum. They raise the ticket prices constantly, and they get rid of all the best players. Like they got rid of Olsen and Chapman and Sean Murphy and that group, Marcus Simeon, and before that they got rid of Cespedes and Josh Donaldson, and before that they got rid of Miguel Tejada and let Giambi walk and all those guys. Giambi was before Fisher was there, but I mean it's been the cycle. you know, going back ever since the Haas family sold the team in the '90s. So yeah, of course fans are kind of fed up with it, and they say, oh, we can't compete at the Coliseum, but they never do anything to make the Coliseum nicer. And you know, the city of Oakland went out of their way to try to allocate a lot of money for the A's, and they did, for building a new stadium, and then the A's walked away from it. Had it been different circumstances, if it was just strictly like Oakland wouldn't work with them or California wouldn't work with them, I could understand moving to Nevada a little bit easier. But this is pretty much all incompetence from the A's ownership group. It's going good. What's up, Aiden? How are you doing? And Burke, thanks for the likes. Grass wasn't greener for Tejada, I'll tell you that. He was very good, but the team was dog water. And we have Tejada's replacement is our first base coach this year, Bobby Crosby. Crosby came up Rookie of the Year, looked really good, and then just really fell off a cliff. He had a decent major league career, but never was as good as he was as a rookie. Who knows? Maybe he was juiced out of his mind when he came up as a rookie or something. Of course, that was still kind of the end of that era for Major League Baseball. You're from St. Louis. Always be a Cardinal fan. What do I think about him? Yeah, I mean, that's a historic franchise, man. I loved watching McGuire when he was there with the Cardinals. I didn't want him. He's another guy I didn't want out of Oakland, but he was coming up on free agency. They didn't think they were going to be able to keep him around, was, I believe, the thought process at the time. So, yeah, I have some fun memories of watching the Cardinals. Wish they could have got a championship during Big Mac's time, but yeah, he got at least his one World Series victory as a player. Bash Bros, so much memories. Yeah, I'm just hitting poorly. I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm either talking too much or I'm just not locked in. Maybe I'm tired from golfing yesterday. Maybe these guys are pitching well. Don't want to not credit my opponents for getting me out, but yeah, I should be scoring a few more runs than I'm doing, particularly with exit velocities being what they are in the game at the state of it. Yeah, I mean, I like to jump on and win all the games for you guys. I mean, I know I'm not going to win every single time, but I like to play well for you. I wish we would have won the World Series when Pujols was in his last season, says Tyler. Yeah, Pujols was definitely an iconic player. Do you believe the rumors that Pujols is older than he actually is reported to be, Tyler? Or do you think that's not true? We're actually just talking about Tejada. Tejada was older than what the A's thought when they signed him. I think when the A's signed him, he was supposed to be like 15 or 16 years old or something. Pretty sure he was more like 20 at that time. Don't blame those guys. If they can pass themselves off as being younger and get a contract versus, hey, I'm a 20-year-old and nobody wants to look at you as far as international free agents, I mean, why not do it? Who's my football team? I like Seattle. How about yourself, Cameron? Kansas City voted against the new stadium. Time is a circle and all that. I think that's great for Kansas City taxpayers. Make these owners pay for their own stuff. We'll see if Nevada is able to get that deal on the ballot, or if they're able to get a successful lawsuit. There are some Nevada teachers that are trying to block the A's move to Nevada, not to Sacramento. Yeah, Moneyball's one of my favorite movies. I had the chance to be an extra in it, Tyler, and I didn't make it over to the Coliseum. Something else came up. So, kind of regret that I didn't make it out that way, but, you know, it is what it is. This guy's got Jason Foley coming in. Cameron, let's see, Raider fan, and Trevor likes Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Steelers? I have a lot of thoughts on it, Isaac, as far as going to Sacramento. I hope they will stay permanently in Sacramento if they can't circle back to Oakland somehow. I know that's not the plan at the moment, but we'll see what happens. I love Cheese. Hey, thanks for following, Cheese. Lights. Oh, there they go. They were just delayed a minute. Yeah, lights should be flashing. You survived the great MLP 24 hack. Did you, William? Yeah, I haven't had any issue yet myself. Camden Yards is owned by the state of Maryland. He gave the Orioles $60 million for the renovations. Yeah, I mean, that's a little different, right? Like, you're not lining the pockets of the Orioles ownership, at least directly. And I'm guessing they hold a lot of other events when baseball season is not active, Cheetah. Get a hit with Cruz. Do I agree with Billy Bean's model? I mean, the model was sort of a forced model because they didn't have ownership that would spin. All these years later, it's still the same case there. Schott and his partner, of course, they sold to Fisher, and it's not like Fisher came in and was willing to spend compared to those guys. So yeah, I mean, Bean just was what he was. I don't know what the heck that was on the pickoff. I had cued him to run. I took a 1-stride lead, but I mean, he doesn't even try to take off or anything. Didn't stream last night. Might have lost his account. Yeah, exactly. Have you been affected by it, Wags? And Wags, are you heading to Phoenix or are you watching at home? I know you were TBD last I asked you. Well, come on, James. I mean, or excuse me, Jess Blake. I'm a Seahawk fan. Ask me one that's not Seahawk related. Thor's Grant Balfour entrance going around Twitter look crazy. Yeah, Balfour used to just go nuts coming in there, and he'd get the right field bleacher creatures going wild for him when we would come in. Don't play that late, Nate. Thanks for the big prime sub, Nate. Nate, I just edited that video from a long time ago when it was you, myself, and Mula, and you guys had that really cool touchdown celebration going into the left-hand side of the end zone. I think Mula threw it to you, and you made a great play through the middle with whatever receiver you were on. And as you guys are celebrating, I think Mula's got like his hand on your back. I came over and leveled somebody with a hit stick that was trying to come and break it up on the way into the end zone. So that one I just put out on was it? Yeah, shorts and TikTok videos. I almost tagged it to you, but I didn't want you to feel like I was being too annoying. If I could build your team, who would it be? I'm not sure if I understand the gist of the question, buddy. I'm sorry. So we got Wags here. We got Nate. Wags decided not to go. Sacramento A is going to be different. Really sad, and it's a shame. Definitely. I'm okay with Sacramento. I'm not okay with Vegas. I feel bad for all the Bay Area-based fans, though. I don't blame anybody that doesn't want to go and support them up there. Higgins or Scary Terry? I would go Higgins. Like, build my own lineup? We're talking about current players or all-time players? I'll give you one, but we'll see. Wags, have you not been paying attention to my Twitter feed today? No, I'm sure you're busy with work. But yeah, they've announced today, and I did tell you guys this in my Discord. They were probably heading to Sacramento. So they are going to Sacramento as a temporary home for at least the next 3 seasons. What's your second favorite team? I don't have one. Like, legitimately, I don't root for any other teams. Man, I am swinging terribly. Will have no city attached to their name during their time in Sacramento, you heard. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do for sure on that one. I could see them just going by the Athletics or going by Sacramento Athletics. Good luck on being the Las Vegas Athletics of Sacramento or something. Like I don't think anybody's buying that merchandise. But yes, Wags, starting in 25. So this year they finish out at the Coliseum. Next year they're playing in the River Cat Stadium, Sutter Health Park. What's up, Gavin? How are you today? We're going to get our buddy Nate up on the subscriber wall here in a second. Yes, the Niners' opponent. If I had to pick, I would say like the Miami Dolphins because my brother likes the Dolphins. But yeah, I don't follow them if we're talking NFL. Yeah, the bananas. Love the bright yellow. Yes, we do. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We got quite a bit of chat activity across 2 out of the 3 platforms. The video streaming platform was kind of popping this morning too. So please be sure to follow, like, and share wherever you might be. What would I do if the Seahawks trade Metcalf? I mean, I'd probably jump on here and talk about it, Blake. See, Daniel, how are you doing today? I don't think trading Metcalf makes a lot of sense. Unless they're getting a boatload of talent back the other way. Should have known he was going to come back with the fastball a second time. Very late on the swing.
Off the plate, ball 1.
But yeah, Tippis, how are you? Good to see you here. So for anyone tuning in case you guys want to hear my thoughts on it, I don't really mind Sacramento. I don't think it's a good move as far as keeping the team around in California, because it bailed Fisher out is what is essentially happening here with Vivek rolling out the welcome wagon. So yeah, it sucks, but I would definitely root for him up there if it becomes a permanent home for the team. We're going to send the runner home and see if we can get the win. And I'll root for them as a temporary location too. So at least I have baseball for the next, 3-4 seasons, at least through 2027. Bama, yeah, thanks for pinning that one up there. Have I had any issues? No, I haven't had any bad luck, Cade. I got on, I think, after all the stuff cleared out. The only issue I had was my logos didn't show up. So I restarted the app and then the logos popped in there. So I got pretty fortunate with that. I'm going to run through the shout-outs in case I missed anybody on the purple platform. But first, let me write Nate up on the wall. This is the March poster board, so I need to get the April one up there. I didn't have one handy, so I went and bought a couple yesterday. So we'll update the room for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing one MMA through Creator Sports Network. So keep an eye out for that and tell me what's happening, because I'm not a huge MMA viewer. Yeah, I'm just kind of hacking. Lucky to get through that one with a win. Wasn't any great swings or anything. Just been waiting to get on because of that for Cade. Yeah, I don't know if it's safe. I don't want anybody to log in and have things go crazy. I might wait for official word from SDS if I was any of you guys that have been waiting to play. So, friend in TikTok chat just said, and I don't know if this is verified, that they'll just be known as the Athletics. I think either Sacramento Athletics or Athletics makes a lot of sense. If you start calling yourself Las Vegas and you're not in Vegas yet and Vegas falls apart, that would be even more egg on their face than what we're used to. Don't know how I feel about buying Sacramento gear, but if I take my kids up there for a game and they want to get something, like, let them enjoy it and try and make it a fun day. Yuri Perez has to get Tommy John surgery. The Marlins are wrecked. Isn't Jesus Luzardo and AJ Puck going pretty well for the Marlins? A couple of ex-Athletics. All of you buddies on TikTok, do me a huge favor. Of course, follow the stream if you haven't done so. We love the likes and shares. But while you're there, you can click onto my profile. My link tree is handy. And you come on into the Discord server. Love to have you guys in the Discord. Been under the weather, going to end up missing work tonight. Well, hey, it's better that you stay home and get yourself healthy, bud. Work's going to be there. I hope you don't have any pressing bills or something where it's going to throw you guys off from your day-to-day life routine. But yeah, get well, man. That's way more important. Mike is our buddy, as is Jay Wayne. Nate Tape is here. Wags is here. I think I got Truckin' when Truckin' came in, but I'm just trying to run through all the moderators and VIPs that have been in chat. Want you guys to all hopefully connect with one another. Any advice to get better at hitting? Yeah, I do have some advice. I do recommend using KontrolFreeks. Selfishly, they are a sponsor, so please be sure to use my creator code, DonYellFreak, for KontrolFreeks. These are some of the precision rings, and here are some of the thumbsticks you can add onto your controller. Gives you a little bit more touch and placement with your PCI. In addition to that, I'm going to see if this guy is friendly. I hate playing in Shieldwood. In addition to that, I would say it's a slow learning curve on the show. I would go with a minimal PCI. Aim small and miss small is definitely what I would recommend. Won a contest at work, you're going to get a Matt Olson autograph bat. If you didn't root for the Braves, I would tell you to send it old Uncle Donnie's way. Congratulations on the win, Gavin. So yeah, I would go with something like this, or maybe just like the bat PCI, where you don't have a lot of distraction. I know other players have a lot of success with other PCIs too, but that would be my recommendation. I think hitting on Legend in practice can help a lot, or doing the weekly challenges can help a lot too, because those progress. You start on rookie, it goes up to veteran, and so on. Because if you can hit on, you know, Hall of Fame and on Legend a little bit in practice, then you're going to hit well on All-Star when you jump on a play BR, because you're seeing the ball come in faster and you have a smaller PCI. Give you $5 for that ball. Home opener tomorrow. Couldn't get tickets. Probably will be a next year thing for Mike. Have you looked at StubHub and all that stuff, Mike? I'm guessing you did. And this is why I didn't want to play in this park. That's just a sloppy swing from me. And it's a home run. But, I mean, play in Shieldwood, give up Shieldwood homers. So, yeah, those are my tips, Austin. If there's anything else you want me to get into about the finer points of hitting, I can definitely try to answer. I'm a solid player at the game, but there's certainly people that are way better at the show than I am too. Oh, they prefer to turn off the border. I kind of like looking at the border ahead of time, but I have it fade out. That's interesting, Gavin. Jay Wayne says I'm trash. There's a reason I focus on the show mostly. I don't know, Cole. I think I'm in the 500s, bud. I'm not playing ranked at the moment, though. We're playing event. I'm like 8-2 in ranked. I haven't played it much. May try a late World Series push after this event is wrapped up, if I even make it through event.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chased off the plate. So, no particularly good swings, but we did get the solo homer. Cheapest tickets are $49.5. Still trying to go to AEW in May, so no can do for Mike. Understandable, Mike. TikTok buddies, you should definitely follow and see what happens here in my office when you follow. Something cool happens in real life. Follow and see what it is. Here's Christian Yelich. Oh, somebody jumped in. Hey, Charlie, thanks for the likes and the follow. Lights are flashing for Charlie. Let's keep the lights flashing. Those of you that haven't followed, jump in, please. Probably end up going to a dozen games this summer. Not missing out on much. Missing out on some cheap pyrotechnics if the Angels are like the Cubs. Brutal. Sanchez gives up a base runner. Hoping to make your way to Oakland for a game. It's a must for you now. Yeah, got to get there this year if you want to see the Coliseum. Next year is going to be Sutter Health Park. Sutter Health is the biggest winner on the A's move. You're going to get their name mentioned a lot as the stadium sponsor.
2-1 to count.
I don't know what they're going to do to the River Cats, honestly. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't push them into the Coliseum or something. I played ranked one night. I'm 8-2 in ranked. Bad throw. We get the strikeout, but that's This guy's got a pretty good batting eye. He doesn't chase. Barry Johnson. The one that I always play in, Gavin, that Center City field. You were at the Tigers game the last game at Tiger Stadium before it closed. Oh, nice. How was it there? At least they weren't leaving. You know, like in comparison to what's happening with the Athletics. So I'm guessing everybody was behaved at that game. Still sad to see, you know, some of the history go by. Yeah, this guy just doesn't chase much. I still want to throw him some balls though, not just throw him strikes. So Buxton's got it. So does anyone know what crashed out the game for MLB The Show? Was it an update last night? Or did it just go crazy for everybody?
Outside ball.
Probably get your game in San Francisco while you're up there. Yeah, exactly. You just got to line it up where you catch both teams at home.
1 and 2 to count.
Sell the team. Yeah, it'd be great if they have to sell. I think the hope for A's fans now, if you don't mind them being in Sacramento like myself, is they get to Sacramento and Vegas falls apart. Yeah, today something's wrong with the game. This morning, right? I guess something happened. People are logging in, can't get into their lineups, have to relink their accounts, and that's not working. So I'm not sure what caused all that to happen. So I'm curious, was it an update? Do you guys know if that was the case? And couldn't get him to chase off there with Justice. All right, here comes Wagner. Oh no, it's not Wagner time yet. Haven't faced enough batters. Never mind.
That's the ball.
Alright, we get out of the first 1-1 in Shieldwood. So, sadly be my last game of the day. Been nice, all the chat interaction. Should be on tomorrow for 1 MMA. Ideally, we'll do MLB The Show leading into 1 MMA. That'll be exclusively on the Purple platform, but we could stream MLB ahead of time to lead up to that. Only doing solo, no issues. Okay. Oh, chase off plate there a bit. That's done against Buxton. I think it's at like 5 my time. I looked at it wrong initially. I thought it was 5 in the morning, but I'm pretty sure it's at like 5 p.m. I'll double check and put it in my Discord lounge. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow evening is my understanding. And then Sunday I have the A7FL doubleheader for the Creator Sports Network thing. Going up against Caitlin Clark. Well, we'll probably flip on some college hoops too. Bold of them. Do I know how to fix the wiping glitch? No. I don't think I know what that is, Ben, to be honest with you. Could you tell us more about it? Maybe somebody in either chat can explain it. How to fix it. I was thinking, here comes the slider, and I'm just swinging so badly at him, rolling over him. But I'm guessing they had this scheduled for a long time, Wags. Kaylin's having a good run. 1-on-1. Who do you think wins? Caitlin Clark or Bronny James? I really don't know how I feel about the question that I'm asking you guys. I almost threw it on Twitter last night. CM says Bronny wins. Technically, not as long as the Final Four has been scheduled. As a USC fan, Caitlin, says Mike. Wags tells me it's a dumb question. I'm not sure if it is. Jaden, thanks for following. Yeah, I'm rolling over on the sliders. This guy's blasting them out of the park. CM says by as many as he wants.
0-1.
Listen, Bronny should be able to go in the post and score at will. But Caitlin's got really good outside shooting. So if they're playing one-on-one, I'm not too sure that Caitlin can't get to 21 first. Depends on if we're doing winners outs and that type of thing. Wags says that, well, Edie, yeah. What ball are we using? Man, I don't know. Can we get a ball? Do they make a ball that's in between? I don't think they do. Split the difference between the women's ball and the men's ball. I know the women's ball is a little bit smaller. How about whoever has the out gets to have their ball subbed in to make it more balanced? So, if Bronny's starting with the possession, men's ball. And if Caitlin's starting, then ladies. You're on PS5. Many people got deleted of their Diamond Dynasty progress. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. That's a big mess. If Bronny wants to clamper, then he should. Depends on effort. Caitlin Clark is a beast. I mean, I know this will never happen, but I'm just saying. Like, I think Caitlin might actually stick around. And I know the whole thing about the Williams sisters. They played some mixed doubles group that wasn't ranked, and I can't remember which one of the sisters played. One of the men's pros that was like 500th in the world, and the guys just ran him over. But with basketball, it's a little different.
2 and 2's the count.
I mean, Bronny struggled for playing time at USC, and of course he's in the transfer protocol. So he's much smaller than anybody else he's faced. Alright, that could have been worse, but thankfully he'll stay in. I think we get this runner. Well, I'm surprised he didn't send the runner home, at least. Any clue on how to get your team back? I've heard you have to re-link things. I'm not sure if that's really the case. And even if it's not, I would wait for SDS to tweet that they fixed it. I'm sorry about your stuff being messed up, P. Iowa, LSU, 12 million viewers is pretty crazy. Mislocation terribly. Bronny's only relevant because of his name. Hey, I agree.
That's the ball.
P, thanks for the likes. We certainly hope that you'll follow and stick around with us.
That's the ball.
I think mislocation. I'm glad he didn't get blasted. Justice on deck. And he'll take the walk and get the run. CM underscore I or VII. I forget what that is in Roman numerals. CM, thanks for following us. Thoughts on the A's move? I hate it. Sacramento, not so much of a big deal to me, but moving out to Vegas, I just like. And Sacramento's basically helping the A's get out to Vegas here. I'm going to try to throw in behind and get that one. This is escalating the wrong way. Ask me my thoughts on playing in Sherwood. Not a fan of it. Alright, we need 4, but if there's a park to get 4 in, it's this one. Been hitting terribly all day, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll lock in for this happening. Got to wrap up here, but we'll be on quite a bit throughout the weekend. Moderators, please check my mod Discord section if you're in the Discord. In case something happens where you guys don't see me. You guys will know why, but should be here quite a bit for some special events over this weekend. Mrs. Donnie's got to go out the door. She's taking her parents' doctor appointment. Got on top of it with Olsen. The clank would have helped if it was anybody with speed, but not for Olsen. So yeah, I probably need to sit here and really get better subs in because I'm not letting Muncie hit. Not being boosted. Only bad thing for USC with Bronny leaving is the money towards the hoops program. It won't be much. According to Mike Plays Games. Mike's a big USC supporter. I'm going to set up that poll. I'm going to put it on Twitter. I'm going to tag Wags when I set it up. But yeah, Bronny versus Caitlin Clark one-on-one. Who do you have winning? Wags said it was a dumb question. I legitimately think she could come out smoking from deep and actually make that interesting. Send in pinch runner. Big payday coming from the Big Ten. Right, we got 2 on, so potential tying run will be in the on deck circle. Bronny for sure, says Heath. Super conferences are going to suck, says our buddy Cheetah. I meant to have the runners in motion. It was like it was delayed. That's probably the ball game. Son of a gun. Wanted to double steal there. I think if it triggers, maybe we get the defender pulled over, and at least we're not rolling into the double play. So we would have still been in the game. But it is what it is. It's a laggy mess of a game that we play here at times. I'm guessing the servers didn't catch it. Or maybe I sent the runners too late, but I thought I had it well before he was in the lineup at least. Let's see who's on and send out a raid on the purple platform. Back again tomorrow with 1 MMA and maybe some other MLB action prior to getting live. Looking to see who's on the show. All right, I'll take you guys to JPJL. Sky, Pilly, and Clay are all on this morning, but they're not on the show. So I feel like some of you guys may be show viewers that want to hang out. Your response to MLB PPD tournament, is this a yearly scheduled tweet? Hey, that's pretty strong. I didn't realize that was happening again, but yeah, I mean, if the game's not working right, how are they going to have the tournament? JP's great. You guys will enjoy him. I think we rated him on our last stream too. So, yeah, please go enjoy our friend JPJ. JPL loves gaming right now. Hey, Bucks fan, thanks for being here. Sorry it wasn't a longer stream. Golfed yesterday. Did stream a little bit from the golf course, and gosh, I'm in bad shape. I was just exhausted when I came in the door. I mean, it was warm, but it wasn't super hot or anything. So as soon as I got the kids to sleep, I just slept right through the night. So we didn't make it on for early morning, but yeah, we'll do a lot of fun content throughout the weekend. Please go check out this amazing streamer right now, and I'll sign off with YouTube and TikTok at the moment, or a moment from now when we wrap up. All right, everybody on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And if you're on TikTok, do me a huge favor. Click on my profile. My link tree is right there. Come on into the Discord server and hang out with us. Or if you use Twitter or any of the other platforms,